Well, all right. We're taking the water taxi over to Portofino Bay for the weekly update right now. I just want to show you a little bit of the beautiful view you get. I love these water taxi rides over. We're going to hit Sal's up this morning or this afternoon. And actually, I'm going to give you a Sal's on today. So we're going to stop there first, and then we'll start the tour from upstairs up in the lobby area. So let's head on over to Portofino. And yeah, it's a little chilly today. It's 58. Well, before I get over there to Sal's, I want to make sure that I cover this right now. So this is the actual west wing right here. It's right out in front of the water taxi. But someone had asked me about the garden view here. Now, I would think that this whole wing right here on this side here would actually be harbor view. You can see all the ducks out here right now. But we're going to walk around the other side of the building because I do know that the beach pool is actually right on the back side of this wing here. And you got the, looks like you've got your little tables out here on all your patios now also. So let's head on. We're going to walk around the back side. So we're actually walking up the walkway over to City Walk. It takes you about 12 minutes to get there from here. And it's a beautiful walk. But we're going to walk around the back side of the building because I do know the pool is right here. I mean, the pool is, because this was the walkway that you had to come around when they had the walkway closed. So this is the actual pool side right here. So I'm going to go to the concierge desk and I'm going to ask them exactly what the garden view would be, unless it was just these last couple of bays here. It does look like they do some landscaping back here, but I've never been back here on this side back here. The pool is right here. Actually going to get a real good view of the pool here, the beach pool. Got a couple kids out there, it looks like, braving it this morning or this afternoon. But here is the pool. Beach pool from this view. Did not really pay much attention to it, but actually get a real good view of the whole pool from back here. See, the lifeguards got all their hoodies on right now. It's 58. So you've got two kids in that pool right now at 58 degrees. So that tells you exactly how warm that water is. It's got to be warm. So I went up to Blue Springs and they had the, I think I'll put that video out before this one, but the count up there said $3.99 on the marquee going in, but it was actually, I looked it up on Facebook when I came down, they said 900 and some. But what a beautiful view right now of the pool here, the beach pool. So this is your water slide right up here. I didn't know you had this view back here. I'd been coming back here all along. And I just stayed here and didn't even think about it. But here's the water slide here. Comes down, goes around, comes around the castle there and goes back in. But what a great view. So I guess might as well just go ahead and cover this while we're here. Here's your west wing entrance. So that was the wing we were just at and went around the back side of it. Here's Beach A up here. Whoa. Hold on here, folks. Hold on here. Has it finally opened up? What a tease. Oh, what a tease. Check this out. Okay, so you coming up. So, okay. Oh, whew. So it is finally opened up, folks. The walkway over to the beach pool has finally opened up. So here's the backside. We were just right back here. So this is right behind the west wing. So I don't think this would be considered. I mean, you got, yeah, the bottom floors maybe wouldn't be considered a pool view, maybe. But definitely the second and a third and a fourth floor would be pool view. But looks like they finally still got a lot of painting back here to do. I mean, I hope they catch this. I mean, but all right, so it's finally opened up. So this is what we've been waiting for. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. So they still got some scaffolding up here. But there's your alleyway down. So now you can actually walk from the harbor, come up the alleyway, and go into the beach pool. We've always been going down, or coming up and going down this flight of steps over here and going down and coming down and going straight through. But we finally got the view here. We finally got what we've been waiting on. A little bit of work to be done up here, but here's the other view. We got some little Rick Astley playing here, so I'll have to try to get that out of the video. But there is your view of the beach pool. Here's Splendido's over here on the right. That's a great turkey club sandwich there. Love it. I mean, it's splittable for lunch for 2 people. But here is your beach pool. Woo! Beautiful. All right, so we're going to actually just have to walk down. So now we got the whole view here back here. Okay, they don't have it back here. So the fitness center is back here. They've been using this little small fitness center over here on the right side. I guess you probably could have got over here. But here's Mandara Spa right here. So got this little area right here. I don't know what they'll be, a nice little area for maybe a restaurant maybe. But the fitness center is actually open now on this side. This walkway right here would have took us back around to the back side of the pool right here. So you can see they still have some actual work going on here. Now, I don't know, this might be considered villa, would be maybe villa. I wouldn't say be pool view at the villa, but maybe garden view. I don't think it would be west wing, because here you actually see back over to the pool. A lot of, looks like they in there working right now in the gym, doing some work right now. But you can actually come through here, and this will actually take you into the villa right now. Mandara Spa, like I said, is closed, but this will take you up to the villa pool here. So big difference. Oh my gosh, this is a big difference. Probably one of the biggest updates that I've had. So since we've gotten sidetracked, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Sal's right now and grab something to eat. And we'll take a look from down here, coming back up this alleyway here. It's so nice for them to have this done now. So, but yeah, here's your view of this alleyway coming back up. It's been closed down the whole time, just about. So it's finally opened up. Looks really, really good. I mean, maybe the only thing I can see, doing some acid washing on the concrete here. But we're going to head over to Sal's. I am starving. So let's go get something to eat. So here's the east wing here on this side here. West wing, I just got off the, undumped the water taxi. But Trattoria de Porto, Mamadella's, and Sal's is right here. So this is got a really good meatball sandwich, but I'm gonna have me a Sal's on today. I don't want all that. Well, I don't guess one way or the other I'm getting breading. So let's look at the menu here real quick. They got garlic sticks, mozzarella sticks, cheese plate. But I'm gonna do the salzone, the meat and cheese salzone. Sliced pepperoni, Italian sausage, meatballs, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella, fontina cheese, served with a side of marinara and a drink. They actually have some desserts. They got New York style cheesecake, carrot cake, tiramisu, cookies, cupcake, portobello sandwich, the meatball sub. I love the meatball sub. And the Sal's Italian is really good also. But you've got pizza. I mean, there's a whole range of stuff that you have here. So, but let's go on in and get them. Let's go get a salzone. So let's look and see what we have in there. This is actually probably the quickest service that you're going to get here if you're looking for a quick service for some food to go into the parks. And I would say this is probably the one lacking area of Portofino. But here you have some chips, some little candy bars here, some protein bars. You got some little fresh fruit here. Got some apples in here. There's some mixed fruit bowls. You got salad. You got some quick grab sandwiches here. Looks like you've got a few desserts, a cheesecake up there on top. What we have here, carrot cake and white chocolate Oreo cake. Then you have some more chips, Fiora fruit. Here you have some more chips here, some cookies, some more chips and cookies here. But like I said, this is probably the one lacking area that they don't have a lot of quick service here. Then you have your wine and beverages here. And then you have some hard liquor here on the side. But that is it, other than the menu. Now what is funny is they must be independently owned because they do not do pass holder discount here. Everywhere else, I mean, we just left, we were just at Surfside, in the summer Surfside, and they did the pass holder discount, which is, but they do not do it here. All right, so here we go. We got this salzone. Look at this mozzarella up on top. Got your marinara. Ooh, this looks so good. Look at all the cheese they've put on here for me. They didn't cut it this time. They usually cut it, but I'm fine with that. I'll cut it myself. This looks so good. All right, so this marinara is excellent. That is so good. Cannot wait to try this. So I think this just keeps getting better and better and better. Look at that. Ooh, look at all that meat that they've got in that. That looks so good. So here we are at the front of the resort here. Got some Vespas out here with this big, beautiful fish fountain. Take some good photographs out here. Really, really good photo opportunities here at this resort, especially on the inside. I mean, just the harbor, everything. You've got some really good areas for photography. You see a lot of people taking wedding pictures over here all the time. The ballrooms, meeting rooms are right here. Your resort entrance is here. Your entrance is back here. You come around to the right and come around, go back out the road, and you'll actually make a left. And that will take you over here to the parking. Now, this is also where you'll get your transportation to City Walk or to Volcano Bay. You can see the bus is pulling up right now. This bus line here is a little bit slower than what you would get at Cabana Bay or the Endless Summer Resorts or Aventura, because this bus here is actually servicing all 4 signature resorts. It will go from here, it will go to Hard Rock, Low Sapphire, Royal Pacific, and then to City Walk. So it can be a little bit of a bus ride for you. but they are about every 15 to 20 minutes here, I would think. Now, the days that the water taxi goes down when you have lightning in the area, they will run 2 buses. You'll have a bus that will service Low Sapphire and Royal Pacific, and then a bus that will service Portofino and Hard Rock. You've got this big covered area here for when you pull up in front of the resort to unload your luggage. It's right here. Your luggage services is going to be on your right. Your key will be here on your right also for your valet. But let's head on into the resort. So we're going to go on into the resort here. Your luggage services. Oh, here's Gilberto right here in front of the luggage services greeting everybody. But he does a great job welcoming everyone to the resort. Elevator to the harbor, piazza, east and west wing is down here. You've got a large lounge here to kind of wait on the rest of your party to get in if you're calling an Uber or waiting for a taxi or something. Your resort check-in is over here on the right-hand side. Quick and painless here. Oh, I've never noticed that before. I don't know if you can see that or not. I've never noticed those lamps. But your large atrium here, clear blue sky here over top of you. Got a fountain here in the middle of it. You've got your Avis rent-a-car. Your vacation planning center here for Universal Orlando Resorts is here. The Portofino Club bar is right here. The Portofino Club is down this hallway here, middle of the hallway. We'll show it to you here in a second. But let's go back to the meeting rooms and ballrooms. So you got your concierge right behind the vacation planning center, and they are great. They've always been really good for me here. I've been in there talking to them here for a little bit. But here you got La Memory de Portofino. If you have forgotten to pack something, have toothpaste, toothbrush, this is where you would pick it up. You come down this hallway, you got your business center over here on the right-hand side. So along this hallway here, you have your meeting rooms and ballrooms back here. We're going to take a left right now. We're going to head down towards these meeting rooms here into the hospitality suites. Like I said, you've got all kinds of photo opportunities here. You got the Piazza Central here to your left, baby grand piano. You can take some photographs in here. I mean, it's set up to look like a cityscape in Italy, which it really does. Really beautiful resort. Your meeting rooms are here on the right-hand side. You got Da Vinci 1 and 2, Michelangelo here also. Here's Michelangelo. You come down this hallway here, this intersection down here. To the right will be your hospitality suites, and to the left will be the villa rooms. So the villa to your left side, the hospitality suites to the right, and with the Villa Piazza in front of you. So here is the Villa Piazza. The overseating looks great out here. This is where they'll have weddings here, which this is a really beautiful setting for weddings here. All of this has been completely finished back here. This is all done in the Villa Piazza here. Everything looks really good. Then if you come across, this will actually drop you off into the Villa pool. We'll walk over here and take a good look at it. They still got a lot of scaffolding up, about midway down. I don't see any concrete backer board back here. And it appears to me that they are doing trim painting now. I think all of the base coats are finished. Looks like maybe at the top up here in this top left corner there might be some windows left to put in. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, it looks like the same thing over here. That top over here has not been painted yet. But here is your villa pool. Another fountain. You've got 3 fountains in here. And then your villa pool is out in front of us here. The hot tub is over on the right-hand side in between these 2 buildings over here on the right. Your service will actually come from Splendido's, and it's over here, right there, right through the center of the building here is where they'll come in. You got some bocce ball over on the left. You got a sundial over here on the left side. But really beautiful setting here. And this pool is the first pool to open up in the morning. I think it opens up at 7 o'clock. But it's a really nice setting. And they must have the water heated up really well right now, because it is like 60 degrees out and you've got people in the pool. So do not worry about it not being heated when you get here. But we're going to walk on in and go across the Piazza, the Central Piazza. So here is your Piazza Central. They've got a lift here. I think they're putting up, yeah, that's what they're putting up actually oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank here. But they're actually putting the window dressings up. So, but here you have another fountain here. Straight in front of me here at the fountain here is actually where you'll go, and the Portofino Club is right here. We're going to go in this door here and come back down to the left, and that will actually take us back to the lobby. They show you these steps down right here. Don't think they've got this finished yet from what I was seeing over in the Villa Piazza. Let's see here. If you come down, okay, they've dressed this up. They have landscaped all of this. This looks really good right here. That looks really, really good. So it is still closed off. So right through here, if you went through here, you would actually drop you off down into the Villa pool. So it is still closed for right now. We're going to come back up, hang around and make a ride here. But the Central Piazza, come through these doors, it puts you into the villa section, the villa rooms. Come down this hallway here, and this is where your Portofino Club is. This is the Portofino Club. There's a little bit of a signage here. The Villa elevators is to your left. Piazza Central is to your right. Meeting rooms, lavanderia. So your meeting rooms are actually to the left also, but it's just going to put you in a hallway, and you're going back down a hallway and come back in over to the meeting rooms back over here. But let's walk out here and take a good look at the harbor here. From up here on the, I think this is the 3rd floor, I believe. So this is an actually designated smoking area here. You can see your ashtray over here to your right. But you've got a really pretty view of the harbor from up here. This is a new pergola that they've put in this year, which is a great addition to the harbor. But there's the water taxi and Hard Rock over through the bridge over there. So we're back at the Portofino Club. Now it's set up with food here in the center, food over on the right, your drinks will be on the left. You'll have seating on the right-hand side, seating here in the middle. Your main seating will be on your left side, leading over to the bar. So the bar is all the way over to your left side from here. But it is actually set up really well in there for drinks and for food. So we're back down in the central atrium here, right beside the lobby, and here is your maps of where everything is at. So we're going to go down into the harbor. Sal's is going to be on the left side. Mamadella's Trattoria de Porto will be on the right when we get down to the bottom. So we're coming down the steps now. You can see you've got the water taxi out in front of us here with the harbor. Sal's is right here on the left side, looking back up. Mama Della's is here on the right. We have some seating for Mama Della's here. And then Trattoria de Porto uses this seating over here mainly, up underneath the pergola, which I've got that set up really nice right now. So Trattoria de Porto and Mama Della's Restaurante is right here. Trattoria de Porto has a really good breakfast. They have good lunch and good dinner. Mama Della's opens up at 5 o'clock for dinner. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna try to throw in some footage of the restaurant right now. So look for that. So just met Corey here. Really good guy. Just come out of Trattoria de Porto. So we're coming back down here. Actually, you walk up these steps and that will take you back up to the Central Piazza. That first flight, make a left, and that will drop you off over into the Villa pool. Come down here about midway down, and that will take you to the game room. So the game room is open from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And it's actually a pretty good sized game room. Actually pretty big in here. You've got everything that you would actually want to have the kids to be playing in here. But this is what it looks like and where it's at. Good sized game room. 2 doors. If you continue on down to the right, you can actually hear something running down here. This will take you up to the beach pool, which we've already came down from here. So we're going across the harbor now. We're heading over to the east wing, and we're going to start here at Galleria Portofino here. So the Galleria Portofino has actually been closed for a while. I don't know if there's something going on. I'll have to try to remind myself, okay? It says 12 o'clock for coming back, but I just do not remember them being open for a while. But Universal Studios store is the next store here on the left side. They'll have everything that you'll actually need for the parks in here also. Your Gelateria is here next. It opens at 3 o'clock from 3 to 10. Then you have a Starbucks coffee right here. And I'm gonna swing into Starbucks for a minute. So I'm at Starbucks right now, and I was actually saying that they don't have a lot of grab and go stuff, but this Starbucks actually opens up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you're heading to the parks early, you can actually come in here and grab some of this breakfast items in here. So they do have a lot of breakfast items. So this is actually a really newly remodeled. They just opened back up about a month ago. So this looks really good in here. Really set up really nicely. So we're going to head down and go down to the hillside pool now. So I just met Katrina. She introduced herself to me. They've been watching the videos for about 3 months now. So I want to give Katrina a big shout out. Katrina, it was so nice to meet you. Really look forward to seeing you in the parks maybe, but it was really nice to meet you. So big shout out to Katrina today. So the harbor view is here. You actually have the water taxi to your left side here. This is all the east wing. All the way down on the very end of the east wing, you'll find the hillside pool. It's the smallest of the 3 pools, but it's probably the least used. It's probably one of those things, well, we need to put a pool over here because that is a long walk over to the other pools. So on the east wing, you have a pool dedicated to the east wing over here. There's no bar service here. There's no restaurant service here. It's got its bathrooms, the pool, and some lounge chairs, some umbrellas. But it's very secluded over here. Very quiet. It's going to be a lot more quieter than the other rooms, other pools, I'm sorry. But here is your garden view here on the back side of the west wing. And we're actually going to go back over to the back side of the east wing, I'm sorry. We're actually going to go back over to the west wing and look at something here. All right, so Christina, this is I went to the concierge desk, and this is what they've told me here. You have these rooms on the end of the west wing here that might not have a complete pool view, or they might not have a complete harbor view. So they could be talking about these last couple of rooms on each one of these floors here. Now, this would actually be on the harbor side, but you would have more of this view here looking back to the harbor than you would the true harbor. So that could be considered a garden view rooms right here looking back to this area here, which the harbor is just right on the other side of it. So you could actually see the harbor, but it's not a true harbor view. Now you have the end of the building here, and you're looking out at this lake here. So these are actually hallways here. So I mean, but it's also the same thing for the back side of the west wing, looking back over towards the pool. So this would be those rooms right here on this very end. Or it could be this whole side over here, depending on your view of the pool. If you didn't have a view of the pool, they would actually consider that a garden view. So you can't really see the pool, but you're on the pool side. So that's where that's coming into play at. I know, because the east wing has garden view along the whole back of it, and then the whole front of it is actually harbor view. But it's the same thing over here. These rooms down here on the very far end, and we're going to walk all the way down and take a look. I'm really glad you asked me that, because now it's made me walk back here and take a look at it. This is the actually forgotten area of the resort. This is actually would be considered this would probably be considered garden view of the villas. So you can see back here, they are working pretty heavily right now. They got a lot of concrete backer board they're putting up on the building. Got a lot of windows closed down right now. There is no screening here, but the gym is actually right here in front of us here. This walkway goes straight into the fitness center, and it bends back around to the pool, because the beach pool is actually right over this hill here. So this would be the villa. Directly over top of this building would be the villa pool. And then it was opened to the left side of it. So this is actually the villa, but this actually could be considered villa garden view here also. But I think you said you were looking at staying in the west wing. So if you're staying in the west wing, it would actually put you down here on the very end of the building. You could either be on the pool side, or you could be on the harbor side. And all of that construction is complete. All that renovation is complete in those two areas. Really the only thing that I've seen, unless I've walked all the way around to the hospitality section, which I never go around there, that could be, that whole outside over there could be still yet under some pretty heavy renovation, but it looks like they're moving along really quickly because it's getting, everything else is complete. Looks like they're hanging up some shutters right now in various places, and shutters that are just on blank walls. Really, they're not on, there's no windows there. It's just window dressing, but that's what they're doing here. But yeah, you could consider maybe these last rooms over here, last two rooms, you could consider those actually garden view, because you don't really have a good view of the pool. Or it could be the very bottom row. And that's what I got from a concierge. So I hope that helps you out, Christina. Hope you have a great vacation, no matter if you stay here or stay somewhere else. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. Remember, Portofino Bay is calling your name.